This is game one of
Game one.
Cody, right?
Yes, sir. Game one. And let me switch the names over.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Stingray staying on the Orion. Cody on the Barraza as expected. Two talented players going at it. Stingray has, I think, landed maybe one hit. Cody Travis has just been racking on this damage with the axe.
Getting the Stingray pretty far down into his health for the first stock. Let's see if Stingray is going to be able to bring it back against this axe, and maybe he's going to be able to keep him off the map, but not yet. He does get the punish in.
Stingray is bringing the damage back a little bit, and that's a stock.
And Cody coming in hot on the first stock of the winners finals. Keeping this lit.
Cody probably looking for downlight recovery right now. Oh, he switched to X. Ross's high defenses just kept him alive right now.
Yep. And crazy high defenses with as much damage he could put out too in such a short period of time. And then Stingray does bring Cody down to his amount of stocks, 2. But Stingray is very low on health compared to what Cody has. But Cody brought down to about beginning yellow, and the down sig gets him. Looks like a little update from the other brackets going on. Looks like Pear is 2-0. And
On who again?
on Boy Slip, and Ilu and Days just started. This is game number 1 from the winners finals. And losers quarterfinal, and losers round 1 is happening right now too.
Stingray really trying to bring this game back with the lance.
Stingray's Stingray's having a bit of an issue. Does bring him down to 1 stock, which is good for him, but he has a large portion of Cody's health that he needs to make up.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of work to do right now.
Keeping his distance while trying to space out as much damage as he possibly can. Stingray still alive, trying to get back on to the map,
He's gonna seal the game.
but does not get it. Cody Travis taking game 1 of the best of 5 of the winners finals. Keeping it alive, boys and girls. Keeping it alive over here. Alrighty.
Oh my gosh, Stingray trying to go for the big gimp. Cody Travis makes it back though. Looking for the down sig again on blasters.
Has Cody moved off of his legend so far this whole tournament from what we've been seeing? So we have not seen any further depth from any other legend so far.
No.
Does Cody usually switch off? Does he have any other legends that he's good with? I mean, I'm assuming at his level he is pretty good with a bunch of people, but I'm assuming that he's just more comfortable with this one.
Well, I don't really know Cody Travis like that, so I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
But he's known for Braza, and I always see him play Braza, so.
I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
But Stingray, have you, what have you seen out of him? What's his legend pool looking like? How deep is it?
I think, like what I mentioned earlier, I used to see him play Wushang, and then I guess now we're on Orion. That's all I've seen from Witty.
So pretty much we got two people that just stick to their mains and don't really have a lot of depth, but you know what, try to perfect and master their craft. So it's have we seen any of these people get hard countered just because they do play the same person all the time? Is there a benefit to only be playing your favorite all the time? Or is it,
you know the ins and outs.
but I would feel like that a quality that you may want to have while you're trying to get to a different, like a higher level, would be having depth to your pool. But I guess maybe if your opponent doesn't play anybody else besides their main, there's no reason to. But I don't know. Again, to everybody here, I am trying to learn the what makes a good Brawlhalla player a good Brawlhalla player. So thank you very much for everybody in chat being so supportive. Cody plays Rax sometimes. Not always good to play the same legend, but anyway, let's get back to the match. Cody has a slight health advantage on Stingray here, but Cody getting a lot of damage in such a short period of time and taking match number 2, bringing it to 2-0 against Stingray in the winners finals. Hello everybody in chat. Okay, so Krypler sent over Pear for us, so he's approved by the boss man himself.
Okay.
Bringing you in.
Casual play, so you can move him whenever you want to.
Gotcha. Hello Pear.
Yo.
Hello. I server unmuted you. Anyway, I'm not sure if you have the room number, Mr. Pear.
I was looking in Discord and missed the first stock, but Stingray is in the lead. About one stock ahead now. Now he's drifting into the red.
Thank you, Krypler.
Stingray would just keep piling this damage on with plants.
Doing a lot of damage here, getting Cody to where he needs to be, but looks like Cody is edge guarding pretty well right now.
Oh yeah. But he's still looking to just build some damage up. And the axe there cleans up that stock. Now the stocks are even. Nobody has a weapon just yet. Cody gets the axe.
There you go, Pear. We can hear you now.
All right, man. I am in here right now. I'm alive, man. Dude, this is awesome just to see, man. I have seen this boy Stingray once, time and time again, man. This guy is just so aggressive, just going in, making the right moves, man. Just taking his time and just, man.
Making the best of this tournament as possible. Pretty good, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Not sure if
Doing pretty good, thank you.
have you ever met Sabrecop before? But this good time to meet him in the middle of this fantastic fight that we got here between Stingray and Cody. And Stingray is still almost a little less than a full stock ahead of Cody. Cody's got a lot of work to do if he wants to stay in for this third match, but it's still possible. Bringing down Cody bringing down Stingray to 1 stock. But look what's happening here, boys.
Man, and you know what that boy has to do, man, against this guy Stingray, he just has to bide his time. He has to just step back and just really think, what is my next move? What am I gonna do? Why? Because this boy Stingray is just going left and right, man, coming in aggressively over and over again, man. When you're playing against a player like that, man, you just gotta take your time, but that's gonna take it.
So, Saber, you usually have a little bit of in-depth analysis about that. What do you think about these picked bans right now, going on to this new map?
I'm gonna be honest, it went a little fast, and I was on my phone.
Aw, you.
Yeah.
3 lashings, sir.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway. So, I need to update the scores for this map. Stingray, bringing it back to 2-1.
2-1 right now. Yeah.
And you know what, man, I just think, man, just this momentum the Stingray is gonna have, man. He's just come on in here, he's gonna be aggressive, he's gonna just go in your face gameplay, man. And this guy just has to step back, take his time, go ahead, pick and choose his battles.
He's going to have to. Spacing is going to be a huge priority here for Stingray.
But you know what, like I said, man, there's nothing like an axe to get the job done. As he goes ahead, hits it right in the face, sends him off the map, man, taking that first stock.
Looks like that Stingray does have a lot to come back here, trying to bring this to an even fight, but Cody is not letting up, trying to stay as far ahead and a whole game ahead of Stingray at this point. But
ooh, but Stingray with that signature, man, just takes Cody out. But you know what? Cody's saying, man, I don't care, Stingray or not, man, in your face gameplay or not, I'm gonna be in your face. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna fucking be aggressive, and I'm gonna make some moves. And you know what? That is definitely working out for Cody right now.
But Saber, have you fought any of these guys before?
Yeah, I fought Cody a couple times, like a year ago. Yeah, it didn't turn out too well for me. Yeah.
And you know what, Cody right now in that orange, man, just holding on to that second stock, man. He has to milk it for all he's got, man. He has to milk that second stock, man. Get that much damage, man, because when he gets down to that final stock, he wants to have that advantage, have that lead. But will Stingray make it happen, man? I don't know. Right now it's looking a little grim.
Stingray was trying to get a good catch.
For the boy.
Yeah. Oh.
Down C on Spear cleans out that
Commentator's
stock.
curse, man. There it goes.
Try.
Stingray right now just has to be patient, man. Step back, man. Choose his battles right here, because right now he is in the red. You know, Cody not too far behind, but if one fatal mistake happens within Stingray's gameplay, man, it could be costing him the game.
Getting some of these really good combos in here to bring Cody back to. Oh, as in the middle of talking, he puts a good string of one stock. Yeah, commentator's curse. A good string of combos to bring Cody back to 2-2.
That was pretty dirty, not even gonna lie.
That it was.
So we're out here going to game 5, man. Clash of the Titans, man. This guy, Stingray, man, just one of these phenomenal players that I've seen time and time again just clutch up, man. But will it be enough to make it to the next round, man? Tune in and find out, guys.
Hey, Nerf, can you raise Pear's volume?
Yes, I could raise this a little bit. To 69%, people.
Pretty low.
To 69%.
69, man. That's a definitely good number, man.
We got to do it.
Anyways, what do you guys think, man? What does Cody have to do right here? What adjustments does he have to make in order to ensure that he moves on to the next round?
So he needs to keep doing that, getting really good combos, throwing away the extra weapons, making sure that Stingray doesn't get anything, tries to keep guarding him, and if that was not a good guard of the weapon, but now Stingray is back on the weapon, trying to make sure that he brings down Cody to 2 stocks, and that was a really good stock for him right there, not getting a lot of damage in, mid orange-ish, but then again, Cody can take him out at this point with that hammer. I mean, with the axe at this point.
I don't know, man. Cody just seems just out for blood, man. He seems hungry as you see him stringing these combos time and time again, man. Stingray just trying to find an opening. I just don't see him coming through as Cody is just making the right moves time and time again.
with that being said, it looks like the Stingray was able to put together a really good string right there. Maybe he's able to punish him off on the side of the map, but no. And he was almost punished for that Sig going on right there.
Cody, man, just, you know, just I feel like I'm just watching Reading Rainbow as he's just knowing what's coming out, when to spot dodge, just knowing when to throw those signatures, man. I just feel like Cody's gonna get this second stock. Yup, commentator's curse. Here we go again.
Saber, quick, say something about Stingray. Help him out here, bud.
I don't know. This game it's just got me watching, man. I kind of don't have words.
This is what happens once you get to the winner's side of the top 8 side of the bracket. There's a lot of good gameplay, and I can only imagine that lands on how good it gets, how sweaty it gets, and Stingray is able to
really
bring
sweaty out there.
Cody down to 1 stock. This is for the winners finals right now. 1-2-2, 1 stock left. Stingray a little low on health, Cody at full.
It is anyone's game right now, man. As this boy Stingray is only at orange, but Cody trying to make that deficit just a little bit bigger as Cody's just trying to find that opening, and he does. But Stingray, once again, man, having those combos, having that knowledge, having that awareness of where Cody's going to be, man, it is anybody's game still.
But Stingray's going off the map, and the Raza Axe getting Stingray in the winners finals. 3-2. Great gameplay from Stingray. We're gonna jump in with Puro and hold on 1 second. We're gonna jump into Puro and Pear because the Days Ilu one is, I'm assuming, getting pretty close to the end. Pear sending it your way, and Saber sending it your way.